Meg rushes to come up fresh ways to dish on RF after being ridiculed for rehashing old soap opera. The Duchess of Sussex is coming to terms with criticism from her previous magazine interview after she appeared to U-turn comments on her royal life. Meghan Markle made a thinly veiled threat to the royal family in her interview with US magazine The Cut when she revealed that she can say anything after stepping down from duties. But the Duchess of Sussex appeared to U-turn on that threat in her most recent interview with Variety magazine when she compared her life before and after. Royal commentator Rachel Bowie pointed out Meghan was positive about her royal life instead of rehashing old issues. Speaking on the Royally Obsessed podcast, Ms. Bowie said, "She talks about the institution of the monarchy, which I thought was really interesting. She's asked, going through the process you did with the monarchy and then becoming a private citizen again, are those institutions similar?" This is in reference to Hollywood and the monarchy. She talks about how much has changed in Hollywood. She said, "As complex as an organization might be, there is always something in it that I think is positive, and it is important to focus on that." It is kind of a direct turnaround from The Cut when she said, "I never signed anything, I can say whatever I want." Now she is saying there's at all times one thing that's constructive, nearly coming to phrases with what occurred, I feel. I think a lot of the criticism was that she was really dragging and rehashing old issues in every interview, and it felt like, here we are again talking about how everything went wrong. The Duchess beforehand advised The Cut, "I think forgiveness is really important. It takes a lot more energy to not forgive." And, in fact, the reminder that she retains a journal, and, the revelation that, once we got here again to Windsor, to Frogmore Cottage for the Jubilee, I rediscovered my journal that I'd left there. I used to be astonished to find that she had left her extremely non-public diary behind in Windsor, fairly than taking it again. She's mentioned a couple of times in the last year or two that she kept a journal, and I think there is a very strong inference that Meghan could write her own memoir. She added, "Most of their belongings were packed up a long time before they even left for Canada and America, so packing up was done. Certainly when Eugenie lived there for some time with her husband and little one, they'd the run of the home. I think that most of Harry and Meghan's belongings that remained, which weren't many, were stored away. So I don't think she came back and packed up the whole house. I read it as an opportunity for her to mention the journal." Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, says that just by existing, she and her husband Prince Harry upset the dynamic of the hierarchy when they were in the UK. The former actress made headlines in Britain on Tuesday with comments made during an interview with US magazine The Cut. In the interview published Monday, the Duchess said it's not easy to forgive when asked if there was room for forgiveness between her, Britain's royal family, and her own family. She also referred to Harry's strained ties with his father, Prince Charles. "I think forgiveness is really important. It takes a lot more energy to not forgive," she said. "But it takes a lot of effort to forgive. I've really made an active effort, especially knowing that I can say anything." Meghan, 41, and Harry, 37, have been in a tense relationship with Britain's royal family since they stepped away from royal duties and left the UK in early 2020, citing what they said were the unbearable intrusions and racist attitudes of the British media.